Welcome back to the show. This is your girl, the Money Mindset SOULutionist. This is the show where we talk about how the self-development helps you get to the bag, how self-development helps you accumulate so much wealth in your life that people really don't believe it because it's unbelievable, but it's miraculous. It can happen. So today we're talking about who the F did I marry? The Portia Simon edition. Okay, although we talk about self-development helps you get to the bag, this is the opposite of what's going to help you get to the bag. So, without further ado, let's introduce your boy Simon Go Body. Sure what her last name is, but I think it was Wilson. I'm not sure. But her first name was Karen. He was married to her for about 20 years. They had 2 children together. If you look on Simon's recent post, he posted his 28-year-old son, whom he says he's very proud of. And he also has a daughter with that woman. From what I understand, she wants nothing to do with Simon at all. So you barely see any pictures of her. Like I said, they were married for 20 years. She's from what I understand, she's a very good businesswoman, and I like to credit Sunday. Her last name is Omari. She's the one who first put out information about Simon's first wife. So I just like to give her the credit for putting out that information. But like I said, Karen is a person who helped Simon with some of his businesses, I guess, to try to set him on a positive mode. But she herself is a successful businesswoman. Her children are Ivy League graduates, from what I understand. They're very popular. They're very professional. They do right people. During the time they were married, Simon had gone away to jail. He's been, I think it was for about 2 years or something like that. Something happened in that relationship and it just didn't work. I guess she was just tired of Simon and cheating and doing different things. So Simon moved on to Marsha. Marsha is his second wife. She is, I think her last name is Shackles. Marsha Shackles. She has 2 boys. Those are the boys you see the most. When you see Fallon talking about she was homeschooling and doing things with his 2 sons, those were Marsha, or those are Marsha's sons. You see some pictures with Portia and the 2 boys. Those are Marsha's sons. So they were married for about 2 years and 1 day. Simon actually filed for divorce the day after their second anniversary. What a gentleman. He left the relationship because he was now with Fallon. He was, as they say, allegedly cheating with Fallon at this time, and he moved on. According to Fallon, he is the one. Wait, before I even get to Fallon, there's a 3rd baby mother of a daughter, and her name is Connie. Connie, I can't pronounce her last name, but the new last name is Rivera. Connie has a daughter, and sometimes you see Simon with this daughter. I believe she's now 11. You've seen some pictures of her and him a lot. I just never knew who this daughter was from, so I just did some research on it, and I found out who she is. Just recently, Connie, because Connie has a new baby, and she and her girls were in a fire. She had a GoFundMe, and she was trying to get help because their house burned down. Unfortunately, their house burned down, but they were saved. So they did a GoFundMe. She got about $9,980 something, which is like, wow. All she needed was, if we can get $10,000, get $10,000. But she was not trying to ring out the GoFundMe. She really needed it, and she shut it down. And she thanked everyone for giving her money. So this millionaire, his daughter, his daughter's mother. They're in a fire. I mean, they're in dire need, and he's not able to help her, or he doesn't help her. I don't know what his ability is to help her, but he didn't. So she had to do a GoFundMe, and I can't say he didn't. She did a GoFundMe. I don't know what he did, so let me not put that out there. So now getting back to Fallon, Fallon said that it was Simon's idea for her to get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said she had no idea about the show. She knew none of the cast on there. She didn't know who's who. She said Simon knew everybody, everything, and he encouraged her to get on this show. This is when he tried to show that he had wealth, and he started getting private jets and doing things to show Bravo that he was a wealthy person, and to do things with Fallon so Fallon can be in the limelight. But it really wasn't about Fallon, because Fallon will let you know that everything that she was supposed to do, he would push her up to get the actual gigs or whatever it was. And then once she's accepted, he pushes her to the side and let her know that this is for me, not for you, and I'm the person who has the money, and this and that. So Fallon, she's kind of nonchalant, although she was I could say that she got with him for the money as well, or the illusion of money. So this all ties into what we're talking about: self-worth and self-love. And at least a couple of these people would not be in a relationship with him if they had the self-love and self-worth that we talk about so much, and how important it is. So Fallon was with him, and I believe they were together for 5 years. I think besides his first wife, Fallon spent the most time with him. I don't know if they were married for 5 years, but I believe they were together for 5 years. She had 3 boys, and he had 5 kids by the time, he met Fallon, but they did not have any children together. So this is just, I mean, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. This is such a sad situation, because scammers can only scam people who are greedy as well. So, when you look back at the Madoff story, every victim was trying to get more and more and more, and was being greedy as well. So you kind of look at scammers and their victims in the same way. You want more, I'm going to lie and act like I'm going to get you more, and now we're tied together. So at any rate, now we know the story of how Fallon got into the picture while she was cheating with him when he was with Marsha. And now we know the story of Portia. Portia.